welcome to the first edition of Blade TV. This semester has been filled with excitement. Let's take a look at one of the most widespread events in Pasadena. Reporter Troy Lamberth was on site as students from Providence cleaned up after the devastation caused by the Santa Ana winds.
As the last hours of November concluded, December raged in with what some are calling the windstorm of the decade. Fierce Santa Ana winds powered by a low-pressure system from the Rocky Mountains forced wild winds from the northeast with gusts upwards of 100 miles per hour.
It was just wind all whipping everything all around, and there was glass everywhere, and it was crazy.
Pasadena was hit particularly hard with hundreds of trees snapped, hitting houses, cars, and electric lines, causing power outages all over town.
I flew in last night to LAX, and the landing itself was an adventure, but then making my way back up to Pasadena, the winds certainly became stronger as I got closer, and then I had to weave my way through fallen trees and power lines and branches.
Providence Christian College, located on the campus of William Carey International University, experienced massive damage with giant trees tumbling into buildings and crushing cars.
I've never seen anything like this, and in fact, I've been talking to some of the people that have been around here for 30 years, and they've never seen anything like this.
For many students, this was their first experience with a major windstorm.
In Canada, we have snow days all the time, but you wake up to snow, not to your campus being in complete destruction. So
yeah, and it's just as exhilarating, except it's a little bit more devastating.
No, this is the most intense windstorm or storm of any kind that I've been in, so it was exciting and scary, and just glad that nobody really got hurt.
Despite the danger, some students ventured out to experience the storm firsthand.
When you have crazy guys like Dykstra out there trying to capture the footage in the middle of the storm, you know, that's cool but dangerous. So I'm glad that everyone's okay.
I'm going to show you some of the damage that's going on right now. I brought a wind speed meter out here not that long ago, topped out at 95.
Thankfully, Josh survived the storm, though much of the campus is in disarray, with estimated cost of damage still rising.
So ultimately, you know, we're assessing it being a little bit over $250,000.
Perhaps most significantly for William Carey, they lost about a third of the roofing on Mott Auditorium. So that's been the first project that our students have tackled today, is helping with the cleanup. It's not pick up sticks, it's pick up shingles day for us here in Pasadena.
For the Bigger Blade, I'm Troy Lamberth.
That storm definitely caused some tragedy on campus, and thankfully no one was hurt. And speaking of tragedy, Providence's Drama Association performed their very first tragedy, Antigone. We go to Henry Delaplane for more information.
Right behind me is the stage of the Providence Christian College Drama Association. On this stage, on November 4 and 5, they will be performing the play Antigone, a Greek tragedy.
The Drama Association has grown a lot since their first performance in 2009. After moving to Pasadena, the quality of their performance grew even more.
And dance trippingly.
First, rehearse your song by rote, to each word a warbling note.
There's a lot of work that goes on behind putting up the play together, not just cast rehearsals, but building up sets too.
This very primitive archway I just built is for the set for Antigone.
The costumes and the makeup is another big part of the creative art of putting the production together.
So the play is set in the 40s in France, so it's been a lot of work trying to find costumes, researching the time period. We've been watching some noir, we've been going through books, making sketches, and raiding a lot of thrift stores, looking online for different things. So it's been quite a process, making trips to find costumes to match the play, but it's been very exciting.
But of course, not just makeup and costumes. We also got to hear from the leading stars about their roles.
I'm Evelyn Bain. I play Antigone in Antigone. Antigone is very convicted about her role as someone who's going to die for the sake of what she believes is right and burying her brother.
Even the new cast members, who may have found it a challenge, said that all this work was worth it.
My name's Brian Hunter. I play Creon in Antigone. Overall experience? I'd say it's been work. It's been a lot of fun though.
Tickets are now for sale for this play. They're expecting a good attendance as they claim this will be their best performance yet. For the Bigger Blade, Henry Delaplane.
Coming up, it is said that Pasadena was built on top of an anthill. We'll see just how true the statement is after break.
Visit us at thebeggarblade.com, where you will find more information about the Providence Christian College campus.
Welcome back. As students greeted one another at the beginning of the semester, they found some unwanted visitors. I investigated the dorm halls of Providence to discover more. It may not be that big of a problem for some of us, but something is definitely bugging these students here in the dorm halls of Providence Christian College in Pasadena, California. Everywhere students are, ants seem to follow without a problem.
One of the first things that we noticed here was that there were a ton of ants. There would be ants randomly going up the walls, there would be ants coming up out of the floor.
Yeah, I've actually been living in this room since August, and the ant problem when I first moved in was horrendous. They were crawling all over my bed, into my mouth, making homes in my ears.
For the students living in these dorms, this is what happens when food is left out on the counter.
We're just afraid sometimes because we can't sleep because the ants will probably like crawl on us and all these things.
Trash cans have to be well kept and maintained in order for ants to be kept at bay.
They're just filling it up. Like, they just fill it up, they run up on the sinks, they crawl up your hands, they try to like nestle into your armpits because it's warm and they're cold.
International students are facing the same problem.
And I kind of have a problem with ants, especially in the bathroom, because every weekend it's just that they don't clean up.
Students have been forced to take matters into their own hands when it comes to removing this problem.
Sometimes there will be one or two on the desk, but usually I just squeeze it in a tissue or something and then throw it away.
So we got like ant poison and put it in bottles like this, Raid, and we took it and we just sprayed it like all along the baseboards, and I think my roommate even did it like along the walls and everywhere, wherever, like where we keep our food, like near the fridge, all around the fridge, everywhere. And it's like since then we haven't had any problems with ants.
Yeah, it's been pretty clear.
I know bug spray, so I found something else works just as good. Oh my god, they're dying. That is so nasty. Oh, my hairspray smells good.
Looks like things are certain to get better for these students. So if you find ants in your food, there are plenty of places in Pasadena to go for a delicious meal. We go to Shara Gingrich, who went to Old Town Pasadena and found a unique restaurant there.
Old Pasadena, you may have driven by, but have you taken time to see some of its hidden treasures? Mission Street, at the heart of Old Pasadena, is the place to find many of these little-known gems. Across the street from the metro stop at Mission is Mix and Munch, a cereal bar and grilled cheese cafe.
We pretty much were really community-based. We're really involved in South Pass with the schools and with families, so we like to get really involved with them. And other than that, just serving everyone grilled cheese are really delicious.
Grilled cheese and cereal. The unusual combination came from two sisters with very different tastes.
The two girls had the idea of creating like a cereal bar / grilled cheese because one of them loves cereal, the other one really loves grilled cheese.
So while I was getting my master's in communication management, I had the opportunity to write a business plan for an academic paper, and I chose to write a business plan, and I decided to write it on the cereal store concept.
The cafe boasts other unique features, among them a milk bar instead of a soda fountain, and also there is a wide assortment of mix-ins to spruce up your bowl of cereal or oatmeal. There is also a grilled cheese and cereal eating contest. Eat 6 grilled cheese in under an hour, plus a large bowl of cereal, and you will eat for free and get your name written on the Wall of Fame.
It seems like just the magazines for the kids, the little books and everything, it just feels like a really good family atmosphere. And so I think that definitely a lot of people probably take their kids here a lot.
Mix and Munch's unique theme matches well with its unique setting in Old Pasadena.
South Pass is really tiny and it's like really family based. There's a lot of families here. And you know, when you come to Mix, if you come regularly, like we pretty much know you on a first name basis if you come in a lot.
I think it's really cool. I really like the downtown kind of atmosphere of like Old Pasadena and all the cute little shops and everything. And this restaurant is just so amazing. I really like it a lot.
For the Beggar Blade, I'm Shara Gingrich.
I'm learning in Southern California.
I'm learning about cultures different than my own.
I'm learning to think biblically in all of life.
I'm learning that critical thinking helps shape my opinion.
I'm learning that service is a form of worship.
I'm learning that a liberal arts education is preparing me for the rest of my life.
Mix and Munch is a great place for people to relive their childhood. Students at Providence also relive their childhood by joining in Halloween festivities. We go to Brittany Sims for more.
The nights of and preceding Halloween, the students of Providence Christian College dressed up and went to a myriad of activities put on by the Student Life Department. Aside from the haunted houses and trick-or-treating, the students have the Halloween dance put on by Providence's Student Life Department.
Well, I went to the Halloween dance yesterday and had a lot of fun. And tonight it's pumpkin carving, which it's the first time I've ever done that, so we'll see how it goes. And I just went trick-or-treating and got my spoils. And tomorrow I'm going to Dia de los Muertos in Alvera Street, so it should be fun.
Aside from the dance, the students also had the pumpkin carving event also put on by the Student Life Department.
See, this is how pumpkin pies are made. Delicious.
Ew, you sicko!
After the pumpkin carving night, one of the resident assistants gave her perspective on how the night went.
I think it was good to get everybody out there and in one spot. It seemed like they had a lot of fun and not too many pumpkins, but you know, learn for next year, so they're going great.
From all the feedback, it seems that the Providence students had a fun, safe, and spooky Halloween. For the Beggar Blade, I'm Brittany Sims.
Brains! Yummy.
While those Halloween pumpkins may have not looked very appetizing, we move now to our correspondent, Laura Linda Larkins, who checked out a local coffee shop, Jameson Brown, which offers a unique specialty pumpkin drink.
Walking down the streets of Pasadena, some people may not even notice the family-operated coffee shop Jameson Brown. Since opening in 2006, however, its unique drinks, such as the pumpkin latte, have caught the attention of coffee enthusiasts.
So our pumpkin latte is our fall drink where we take actual pumpkin puree, mix it up with some delicious cinnamon and other spices, and infuse that right into the milk when we steam it. Top it off with some espresso, sweetened with a little vanilla and a little sprinkle of cinnamon. And it's a fall in a cup.
But it's not just the homemade pumpkin lattes that draw on customers. Jameson & Brown offers an inviting atmosphere for coffee enthusiasts.
I come here because it's a great place to study and just read and drink coffee with friends.
And it feels homey, and the environment is really nice and the music is really nice.
I also love when they have fires in the fireplace. It's just like the most cozy, like homey atmosphere.
I love the idea of this being close enough to campus, and also the people that are here and the people that serve here.
With the rise of Starbucks, many local coffee shops have gone out of business. So how does Jameson Brown compete?
We want the masses to be able to feel comfortable here, as well as the top coffee connoisseur. We tend to be kind of right up there when you type in Pasadena coffee, so it's pretty awesome. The internet really allowing people to stay connected all over LA County has been a really great help to us, as well as a lot of students. When we have students that come and hang out here and bring their friends, it's awesome.
One student reflects on another unique aspect of Jameson.
They roast their own coffee beans, so that's awesome. Like, you never get that anywhere else.
I'm here with Nick Hamlin in one of the 4 weekly coffee roastings. This process takes about 5 hours for about 8 batches. After the beans are roasted, they are separated into packages, some of which Jameson delivers to other local coffee shops, such as Cafe in the Heights and Charlie's Coffee House. Before this coffee shop became Jameson Brown, founders David and Ryan had a passion for roasting great coffee.
Because we have such a passion for good coffee, it's been able to help us quite a bit and able to make a great team of people that are all passionate about the same thing.
This passion is evident in even the smallest details, such as coffee art. Jameson maintains its motto, made with love, each time they make a cup of coffee.
This place is like a home away from home. I love it just because it's got a great atmosphere. The coffee is out of this world. I mean, I'm like a connoisseur. I love excellent coffee.
So if you love pumpkin, spice, and all things nice, as well as a cozy place to hang out, check out Jameson Brown, located on Allen Street, just south of the 210 freeway. This is Laura Linda Larkins reporting for The Bigger Blade.
Well, that's all for this edition of Blade TV. In Pasadena, there are farmers markets, excellent restaurants, open mic nights, and Christmas parties. For more coverage on these events, go to thebiggerblade.com. Thank you for watching. I'm Sean Owens.